Crispy Hendrix on the beat.
Hendrix on the beat. Crispy Hendrix on the beat, yo.
Hey, we back, baby. We back. This is
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you well. Episode 8 of the Cultural Currency Podcast.
Woo-wee.
We got a dope, super special.
We delved all the way in.
Is he a guest or is he a
He's definitely a guest first and foremost.
Okay.
But he's our guy though.
right?
So you know what I'm saying. The due diligence is greatly appreciated.
So let's
yeah.
let's bring him in the right way. The Northwest owned Seattle, Washington.
Hold on, I wanted to do this. Hold on, I wanted to
You
do
got
this.
something?
Introducing
Okay.
Here you go.
Chester Simmons III.
Yeah.
Straight out of Odessa, Green River Community College.
There's two separate colleges.
Oh, both. Shit, Odessa and Green River. Damn, this trip was different.
I got the applause.
Washington, the university. Then he played in Greece, Spain, Israel, Czech Republic, Russia, Puerto Rico, and France.
Gotcha, baby.
God, dog. I'm talking about a journeyman. Hold on. Let's break it down, though. He was two-time Israel Super League champion.
Ooh.
Israel Super Cup MVP in 09.
Ooh.
Two-time Czech NBL champion.
All right.
Two-time Czech Cup winner. Russian Cup winner. Brittany Griner received. Euro Challenge champion. Euro Challenge Final Four MVP.
God damn.
First team.
Keep pushing this button.
All Pac-10.
We're still going.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's fucking right.
We got the legend himself, Tre Simmons, man. What's up,
Tre.
family?
Hey, man. I'm glad you're literally our first interview, and I'm glad
It's
that
dope.
you get to break bread with us for our first interview.
Yeah, that's hard.
Like, man.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Welcome.
Welcome, brother.
I'm glad to be the first.
Yes.
Not fucking around. How about that?
Okay, look, let's talk about this button that I have. It's the button from the DJ drama party.
Ooh.
I don't think nobody has this.
Nobody.
I didn't get a button.
I had to put this on because it's a NFA
Let me
reunion.
see it.
Yeah, right here, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You see
I was
it's
just
all-
happy to
see
be
it's
in
all
the...
rusted out and
Listen,
shit.
I was just happy to
That's
be in
rust?
the building.
Yes,
I
nigga.
thought that was like some paint.
No, nigga, that's rust. That's how long.
Guys, I was just happy to be there. You guys don't understand. That NFA party at that building
Lord.
in Fremont was something different, man.
Lord Jesus.
I don't even know how they pulled it together.
You know what's crazy? That was Omari.
Yeah.
I'ma tell you.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Omari
Go
put it
ahead.
together. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, because we was having, I was having birthday parties.
That's right.
But Sack came to me and was like,
Let's do one.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let's double down.
Let's
he
go
was
hard.
like- and B. Roy's birthday is the day before mine.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
So me and Brandon,
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah,
I didn't know
collabed.
that.
And Sack put up the bread.
Hold on. When were you guys' birthdays?
His is July 23rd, mine's July 24th.
So that
Cancers.
Cancer.
I'm a Leo.
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 I want to say because my son's birthday is July 10th.
He's Cancer.
He's
You're
a
a
Cancer,
Leo.
and I'm the first
Oh,
Leo.
So you're on the cusp.
I'm on the cusp.
Yeah, okay.
I'm both.
Yeah,
I'm
both of them guys sound like on the cusp or something.
Yeah, both
That's
parties.
why.
That's different.
So yeah. So then he hooked up with Amari. Man,
Yeah.
maybe dropped about 30 racks on that joint.
Really? Did you guys recoup?
I don't know. I think he, I don't know. I don't care.
The experience was
You have
perfect.
no idea if you made the money back, but the experience was worth it.
Did they give you money back? Did you get any money back?
Well, I didn't put up anything.
Oh, you just
Sack
saying
was
that
like,
was-
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, he threw it. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
okay.
bag
Shout out
was behind it. You
shout out to
didn't have
J
to-
Balls.
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Shout out to Sack Balls,
Shout out to
man.
Sack. He let me ride that 56 Bel
Old
Air.
school, yeah.
We went to Imperial Lanes. It looked
Yeah, we
like-
met up there. It was
R.I.P.
looked like
Imperial
Crenshaw.
Lane.
no,
Yeah.
it looked like the stage from Paid in Full.
Hey,
It
man.
That was
crazy.
lit
Hey,
over there.
man.
It
You
was
still got
crazy.
the Delta 88? Was that the Delta 88?
I had to,
You got rid of them?
yep, I saw that.
Damn, man.
98.
He used to pull up in the drop top, man.
Yeah.
Delta 88, right?
No,
You said an Oldsmobile. It had to be a
Oldsmobile
Delta.
98.
Oh, a 98.
98 it
Okay.
was.
Deuce and a quarter, man.
Big body.
Deuce
Big
and a
body.
quarter. He pulled up in that thing, drop top, man.
Hey, for all you Seattleites from the 80s and 90s, it was a Deuce 8 car.
Yeah.
They caught the big, any of the big joints, the Deuce and the quarters, the 9/8s, anything big, it was Deuce 8 cars. That big, though, it was clean as a motherfucker. So here's a question, bro. When did you know that you wanted to just, I'm going to play basketball?
Man, it's crazy because I played baseball first.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep, for the Dodgers. What was the league called?
Oh,
right here? You play that
the Negro League?
Junkets.
Not the Negro League, was it?
No, was it the Negro League? It was Seattle or something.
Oh, yeah, Seattle.
It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
But-
Yeah. That was 30, 25 years, 30 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
So baseball was really my first sport that I loved.
Okay.
But I hooped too. But
Yeah.
pretty much basketball chose me.
Okay.
You started getting too tall?
Yeah.
How old were you? You ain't never too tall to play baseball.
I was about 9
Yeah.
or 10.
Oh, so it was early.
It was early, but I would still like the baseball more than basketball.
Right,
Of
right.
course, you know what I'm saying? But everybody hooped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In the inner city. Yeah.
Right. So it pretty much chose me, man. And then it went to Rotary,
I was about to say 19th and Spruce. Turned
19th
you up,
Spruce,
huh?
man. Middle school, man. I started over there in middle school.
Shout out to the Rotary, 19th and Spruce, legendary building.
Yep.
Don't play no games.
Started playing in-house there.
Uh-huh.
Tell you? D here to tell you? Like, damn, just a little light-skinned nigga, man. I'm like 50.
Oh,
You was dropping 50?
that nigga.
Oh, my
In
goodness.
the in-house league. So
Oh, my goodness.
I go to Garfield.
Of course.
First day, I walks in. I got I forgot some Adidas on.
Okay.
I see this dark skinned nigga with a filthy North Carolina.
With that gap in his mouth.
No, matter of fact, I had the leather North Carolina coat on.
Ooh.
Nigga said leather North Carolina coat. This is the 90s, y'all.
Then he had some Jordans on.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, oh, well, where you get those at? He was like, bro, where'd you get that jacket from?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm a North Carolina fan.
Right.
Yeah. Who wasn't
He
at
was
the
like-
time?
He was like, I was like, what's your name?
Had
He
to
was
be
like,
Gap.
my name's Black.
Yeah.
Had to
My
be
name's
Gap.
Roy. He's like, my name's Roy.
Yeah.
Call me
Oh, so
Black.
hold on. You guys met in high school.
First day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
First day in high school. Ever since then.
Like
Yeah.
Steve's.
Yeah.
But
Salt and pepper.
what's crazy is
Yeah.
they heard, like Sid White heard about me going to Rotary.
Right.
Because they was like, man, you heard about this light skinned nigga up at Rotary?
This light
Because he was at Sid White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was like, nah. Then we finally met. I was like, oh, this is
You're that
him.
light skinned.
And you guys
That's
was
crazy.
both around the same height at that time, too, right?
No, bro.
You were taller, he was taller.
He was.
He was
Yeah.
tall. Gap was
I
long.
was like 5'9",
Ooh.
5'10".
Shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
And dropping 50?
I was like
In-house?
I was like 5'9", 5'10".
This nigga's jumper's different. So if
When
he
I
had to,
tell you,
when did
he's
you know?
butter.
Nigga, listen. Every time he left his hand, I would always say good, even if it didn't go in. That wet.
Yeah.
When
right?
did you know that you were like? Let's just not even be humble because we're all from the same area. When did you know you was that nigga? How old was you? Like, was it after you dropped that 50 or like
It was
like during that?
it was like 8th grade, 9th grade year because I was going to the Valley,
Right.
with T Twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting that
I'm
tutelage.
hooping
Rest
with
in
the
peace,
older
Twice.
cats,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was looking up to him.
Twice
He
was cold.
filthy.
Twice
Yeah.
was cold.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
And
was.
I also was,
And
Antoine
Roy and
Williams.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
You had some.
them is the
Solid
guys
that you had
templates.
to play with.
Yeah.
So that's where I really got my game from.
And then you
know
said
what I'm saying?
you started ringing off though. Like,
Yeah. Then I started just
And you're at Garfield. You're doing your thing. You wasn't on the state championship team, right?
no, I wasn't.
You came after.
I didn't play my freshman and sophomore year.
Why
what you
not?
mean?
It's too much, man.
He was
What
outside.
were you doing, man?
Outside.
He was outside.
I'm saying, what were you
Hey.
doing?
He
man?
said he was hooping with T
You was a
Twice.
light
So
skin. You was
Right.
a light skinned nigga.
If in the
were
valley.
you selling dope?
in the valley.
So I'm gonna tell you.
Break it down,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you a story about that. So look.
Tre Simmons had a sack.
So look. I'm gonna tell you a story. No, I'm gonna tell you a real story about that.
I got like my what is that?
So RP, Ross and Preston.
Yeah.
You know it. You know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
BAC.
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
them was my
The
guys.
crew, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One day, RP comes to the back of the Garfield. You know where everybody hung out at.
Yeah, he got a
I
bag.
don't remember if I was in 9th or 10th grade. He was like, "Murder, look."
He had
He had
rocks.
like 20 rocks.
Ooh.
Spitters.
I said, "Ooh." He said, "Bro, get one of these, bro. So, like, one rock give you $20.
Yeah.
I said, "Bro, let me get one." He gave me one. I put it in my sock.
Of course you did. Where else is it gonna go? Nobody knows where it goes.
One crack rock.
I put it in my sock. No bullshit. So I walk. So usually, sometimes I walk from Garfield down to the valley to my grandma's house. So I walk. And, you know, back then, you know, there's
Everybody's everywhere.
come on, man, everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
So I'm walking. I'm nervous as a motherfucker.
Yeah. As
So
you
I'm walking,
should be.
and I
One rock.
Yeah. As you
so
should
look,
be.
I'm walking and I see one.
One time.
I'm walking. I threw that shit out. I can't do
That was a grand opening, grand closing.
Fuck that rock.
To the druggie.
Fuck that rock.
He said, either you sling crack rock or you got a wicked jump
He said,
shot.
I'm about to go work on this J.
I was perspiring.
Shut. That's too funny. So 11th grade is when you actually started locking in.
So after my sophomore year,
The crack dealer.
I went from
Let's play hoop.
I went from 5'10" to 6'3".
Shit.
Damn.
So
Lucky
so
bastard.
being that small, I already had the handle. So when I was 6'3", I
Same
still had
handle.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And you're still wet. Now
Sorry.
you're shooting over people.
Well, I was playing point guard for Garfield at the time. 'Cause, you know, you had Raydale, you had
Ed was on the squad?
Ed, Will.
Right.
This is a nucleus.
So yeah.
Name all
Was Jerry with
those
y'all?
top 5? No.
Nah.
He
Penny been gone, right?
My sophomore year.
Name that.
So it was me, it was Raydale, it was Will Conroy, it was Brandon Lloyd, it was Anthony Washington, it was Mike Thompson,
Sheesh.
it was Marcellus Kemp,
God damn.
Jamal Miller.
What?
So how did you guys not win the championship?
So
That's crazy.
That makes no sense to me.
and I don't wanna
Man,
blame
put it-
nobody.
Yeah, put it on,
Listen,
man.
man. It was
So,
25
put it
years
on
ago, man.
So there's a couple reasons why I think we didn't win. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Mike T broke his hand.
All right.
He broke his hand, so
Injuries.
yeah. And then coach had us playing a zone, which
You guys hadn't been playing zone?
yeah, we didn't know what the
You guys just man to man. Man
Yeah,
up.
you know
Let's
what
go.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Dogs.
yeah.
We in your chest.
Yeah.
and that kind of like threw us for a loop too. You know
Why?
what I'm saying?
So
Why?
you guys made it to the actual
We went to
championship?
semifinals.
Semifinals, and coach said, hey, let's run this zone.
What was
They had some
what made them
shooters.
think that?
Because they had to have some shooters.
Well, you know, we played against look.
Did they burn you guys prior with the jumpers?
So us in Foss High School, you know, because Foss was
Foss was hard.
Fundamental?
Yeah.
they had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So we played against them a few times before
The semis.
before the semis, like summer leagues and all that. So
Right.
we would go back and forth. So you know, they knew who we was, we knew who they was.
So he was trying to switch
So
the
he
defensive
was trying to,
identity.
He tried to
And
switch
he
it up.
ran it the whole game.
Nah, not the whole game, but you know, he tried to switch it up.
Too long,
Second
and you
half.
guys, it was too far behind.
It was-
Damn.
I mean, it was a close game. We lost by 1 or 2 or something like that.
Oh, okay,
You know, off a
okay.
free throw or something. But
And that was junior year?
that was my senior year.
Senior year, okay. Damn.
How many of you guys went to the dub? Hell, you guys went to the dub.
Damn near that whole crew. Smiley
Yeah.
with the USC
Yeah.
and,
Will, A-Wash, and B-Roy, 4 of us.
and Will. Yeah, God, dog. That's a nucleus.
I thought Kemp
How
went
the,
Marcellus went to Nevada.
Nevada.
how the hell did he? It's Romar, right?
Yeah.
How did Romar?
Because Romar was a piece of shit.
No, I'm saying how did he? Definitely
What?
that. But how the hell
Fuck Romar.
did he hustle all of these guys to go to the same fucking school?
Fuck Romar.
Well,
I agree.
Well, the thing was,
I'm not back. Hold on, Trey. Sorry. Fuck Romar.
All right.
He's had he's had more players at his disposal in my lifetime than I've ever seen a coach have.
Wasn't Doug under him too?
Just off general purpose of him being right down the street.
Down the street, and everybody wanted the ball.
And
for
they
Doug.
went to him and
Fuck Romar.
The nigga had us in the NITs for how many years? When he had some of the greatest
basketball players
this city has ever produced. Some of the greatest athletes this city has ever produced.
Oh, sick.
And he just NIT.
I would say this.
Go ahead.
The 2 years I was there, we made it to the NCAA.
Yeah, you guys did. Let's talk.
Hold on, man. Let me go to my shit because I want to know. That team. What could y'all have done better?
I don't think
y'all played.
I think we played our best basketball. We just didn't have a big man.
That was what was missing.
That's what hurt us because we was second.
Washington's never been able to get a good big man.
We were second in the nation behind North Carolina in scoring.
Yeah,
in the nation.
But you didn't have a big man. And they had a solid big. But you guys, Washington. I know you keep up with Washington basketball. Never has had a quality big man.
What brand of basketball were you guys playing? Just outscored them the next team?
They got to shoot. They're shooters.
That's what I'm saying.
He was just letting.
No, you niggas was letting it fly.
Yeah, they have to though.
Yeah.
Nate Robinson was on that. Look at the height.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who was the tallest dude on the team? 6'9".
Yep.
Really?
And he was a shooter.
Come on.
Shooter.
How does that work?
Mike Jensen.
Yeah, you're right.
So
how does that work? That doesn't work.
Like we was picking up 94 feet.
Right. Just dogging.
We was getting after
dogging all the way up the court.
Shit.
Getting after it.
Shit. Who'd you guys lose to?
We lost to Louisville.
T. Will?
They was pretty big. Nah, he
wasn't there yet?
Yeah, he was young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I always attest y'all to be you guys aren't the same age, but you know how I just feel like everybody was in there.
Right.
You guys only went once to the tournament?
No, we went twice.
Twice, exactly. So who'd you lose to the other time? UConn?
My first year I was at UW, we lost to UAB.
Ooh.
UAB?
That was the miracle. Was that the miracle shit? They always have a little miracle.
Bitch.
UAB.
I went to Miles College.
Okay,
so UAB's in Birmingham. No, hell no. They're D1, we were D2.
Oh, okay.
So you got lost to UAB.
That nigga laughing.
They got upset.
I'm gonna tell you why it was messed up. It was messed up too because there was a few cats that got caught the night before.
Doing what?
Fucking
the ladies.
With the ladies.
So a few cats had to
sit out. Quarters or what? Just the game.
You had to sit down. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember how long, but
it was long enough to make a difference.
Romar made him sit.
Piece of shit. Fuck Romar.
Even though,
hey, we might call this one fuck Romar.
The internet wasn't even big like that, so that was shit would have been swept under the damn rug. They just screwing.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Let the boys do their thing.
Young man.
You tell me, yeah, we got a
you know what that was?
A curfew. I'm breaking it.
You know what that was? That was like the uncle.
Yeah.
That was like the uncle in ATL who was like, ain't nobody gonna get no. I ain't get no nookie.
Did you break the curfew?
Nah, I didn't break the curfew.
Who broke the curfew? They were forever renamed nameless.
That's competition.
We know what we gotta do. We gotta do our due diligence and go back and watch that game and see who got benched. See who didn't play, who should have played.
Right. So did everybody's dreams to go pro, right? Mm-hmm. And on that team, you're seeing these guys go pro. Did your name get called? Were you in the mix?
Yeah, try it.
What happened?
No, I was definitely in the mix.
Yeah.
So
you nervous, my nigga?
So no, I ain't nervous.
Man, put that thing down. You beating the hell out that bottle. Get a picture of this bottle, man. He beating the hell out this bottle, man. It's like my guy's jacking off to a bottle.
Shut up, relax, man.
Put that thing down, man.
So look.
That's this. Hey, now you got. That's this nigga.
Trey Burger got me. He got me lit up, man.
I gotta put it down. So I was definitely in the mix.
Yeah.
So
you had to be, dog. You have to understand. I'm watching you. I knew you, but I didn't really know you. But from the corner,
what?
That three was whack.
Watership down.
God, dog,
buckets.
Man. I just there you go. And I'm like,
all buckets.
Yeah.
They're all going to the NBA. He got to be going to the NBA.
But okay,
that's what I thought too.
So what? Okay, let me ask you this: you went to tryouts for teams, right?
Yeah.
All right. What was their knock on you for why they wouldn't like put you on a 10-day or anything of that nature?
Nigga didn't get in trouble or nothing.
So here's the thing. So agents coming to my house, proposals, all that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I decided to stay with the good ones in Seattle. So at that time, they had Salim Stoudemire too.
Right.
Okay.
And they had somebody else. I don't know who it was.
So they was giving them more love
You know,
than they
so
were giving you?
during the draft, I'm thinking I'm gonna get drafted. They're calling my house like during draft. Like, okay, we're thinking about picking him here.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, cool.
Oh, it's going down.
Got everybody at the crib, you know.
Damn, it's on.
Damn.
It's on. Like, all right, cool.
Oh shit.
So
How did they mess that up?
So Nate calls me. He's 21. He's screaming, "Yeah!" He's like, "You're next, dog. You're next." Like, yeah.
Speak up.
It goes on
Talk,
and on and
talk,
on. No, he
speak
said
up.
it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah, Mike's hot. So he said,
It's on fire.
so,
Hell.
so numbers is going up.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't get called. So, you know, I'm feeling some type of way.
Of course,
You know what
as
I'm
you
saying?
should.
I'm hitting my agent, I'm like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, you know, Atlanta Hawks wants you to go.
Right.
Mind you, Salim Stoudemire's there too.
Right.
Yeah.
Both. Oh wow.
So I go down there. I play in the summer league, but they love me though. They
Yeah.
play 1, 2, 3. I'm hooping.
Right.
So they're like, come back. Like we really fucking
We
with
need you, yeah.
Yeah.
So now my agent's like, I think you should stay here because you're from here. You know,
Seattle?
you're a Seattle kid.
The
Blah,
Sonics?
blah, blah. Yeah. So
What?
yep. So I stayed.
Hold up.
So I stayed.
So
I don't
hold
mean to-
on.
I don't mean to cut you off.
They shafted
I don't
you?
mean to cut you off. So in a dream scenario, you was about to be playing for home, or is that the dream they were
That's
selling?
not a dream scenario.
Was that the dream they were selling?
Well, that's what dream they was
The
saying.
NBA's the dream,
No, for sure.
and they're trying to sell him on
So-
stay here when he could have been playing with the Hawks.
What was the
The
reason
Sonics
for you
didn't show
staying
no
here?
interest.
The Sonics. I'm asking that.
So I'm gonna tell you.
Uh huh.
So there's a couple reasons behind that.
Right.
So I trusted him in that.
Of course.
Of course.
What's your agent?
You young.
Another thing, I just had a daughter.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
You need money.
So you know.
Not that being close to home with,
Yeah,
with the new kid.
So with that being said, you know, when you're in preseason, you know they put you in hotels and stuff.
Right.
I didn't stay in a hotel. I stayed at home because, you know, I was dealing with my daughter,
Dealing with your daughter,
daughter and all that. You know, and then car fucked up.
Yeah.
So Ray Allen's picking me up from the crib. Ray Allen's 26.
Ray Allen of the Sonics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ray Allen's picking me up.
He knows Ray Allen. He's picking him up.
Yeah.
He's picking me up.
That house
from
was a
home.
madhouse too, by the way.
It was. Dude.
Glad they closed that shit down.
So he's picking me up from the crib, going to practice.
Wow.
Practice, boo, boo, boo. I get
Everything says you're going to the NBA.
I get hurt. My knee. I'm like, my knee's tripping. So then after that, it was like, gotta let you go. But then a couple years go by, then I hear, man, what I heard was, all you had to do was stay in that hotel and get in that gym early.
What?
Like they didn't like you seeing coming in with Ray Allen.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Pigeonhole.
I mean, that could have been an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who knows?
So then you go. You
Overseas?
decide to go overseas.
But on top of that,
Okay.
so
Break it down.
So Travis DeCure was my coach at Green River.
Okay.
So now he's at Montana.
All
He
right.
got a call from the NBA, and the NBA asked him, "Was I in the game?"
Okay.
So he's like, "Nah."
A gang? Gang?
Yeah.
G-A-N-G.
Yeah, was I in the game?
Oh.
So he was like, "Nah, he ain't no game."
What the hell you associated
Who's
with?
gang?
But you know they,
Ball is life, nigga.
so, but you know they have private investigators. So
Understood.
I'm thinking we on 26,
Right, the madhouse.
and you know what we was doing on 26.
NFA, man. That was
But
it.
I'm still going to get it in.
That's
Did
what
they think
my
you were
workout
part of the NFA game?
I was in the. Listen, all I know about that house, because I was in the joint. All I know about that house is you niggas was put stuffing crackers in your mouth.
Yeah, that was me.
I said, what the fuck?
I brought the crackers over. I was
my
like, yeah,
God.
you learned that from me, man. You got that from me, man.
I don't know. All I know is you niggas was dying damn near.
You know, it was a lot of traffic going on.
Right.
So it was good times.
Barbecuing every day.
Right.
I don't know what everybody was doing, but
You wasn't doing what they might have saw.
Exactly.
But they were guilty by association.
Right. But still, it wasn't no gang activity over there.
Dirty dogs.
So,
it wasn't no
gang
activity.
shit. Well,
it wasn't nothing for them to be like.
Well, hey.
No.
See, listen.
It was some hustling activity.
Let me explain something to you.
You got black and Dickie shorts. Got a 40 with the.
It's 6 degrees of separation, right? So
you got Omis coming through.
There are gang members coming around. Okay.
Yeah.
And they weren't just
these guys were popping. That house was popping.
And it wasn't just gang members.
Yeah.
It was one of them niggas was, you know what I mean?
And it was everything coming through.
So I could see if they did have people watching where it, they could guilty by.
So they heard,
but
you're not in the gang, and then they just was like,
they already had a preemptive notion.
You were Lawrence Phillips.
I mean, but at the same time, there's so many athletes that be around that shit.
Exactly.
Man.
So here's a question: What made the decision to be like, you know what? Who told you about overseas?
So my cousin Donnie Marshall.
Okay.
He played with Ray Allen. That's how I knew Ray Allen before.
Oh.
So I already had,
You already had the inside scoop. Yeah.
But you're like one of from I don't know a lot about basketball, but you're like one of the first guys. You went in 2006 overseas, right?
Yep, 2005 I started.
You're one of the first guys that I knew was like, I'm going to make the jump overseas.
I'm staying.
And I'm going to make this shit happen.
So that's what I was about to say. What made you make that decision? Because I need to go get this bag. I know that. I know the bag was involved.
It was a nice bag.
So how did they? This was going to ask you. How did they negotiate you being okay with going over there? Like they were like, we're going to give you this up front. I heard they don't tax the money, so what you was getting paid is what you get paid.
What you get paid is what you get paid.
And then it's incentive based as far as like the extra bread, like playoffs, win a chip.
What was your first stop?
My first stop was
Warsaw.
My first stop was France.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was there for 3 weeks. I was like, I gotta go home.
What, you was in Marseille or where was you?
I was in Paris.
In Paris, and
you just was this culture shock.
Like, I'm like, man, these niggas ain't got no ranch out here.
You on this ranch dressing in Paris. Invest in ranch. And you can keep a guy like Tre Simmons here, man.
That's definitely what we're calling this. These niggas ain't got no ranch, man.
I said Easy, man, they ain't got no ranch,
Of all the things that'll make you leave,
ranch dressing.
It's the taste
I know that's
of something home.
So, okay.
They ain't had no ranch, they ain't had no Red Hot. But anyway, so look.
Definitely.
So I'm going here. I ain't have no car. And I had a roommate.
Okay, and you wasn't with none of that.
So, I'm in there. I don't know what the fuck they watch on TV. Like, I got a call. I gotta get calling cards. I ain't got no phone. Like,
Right.
It's a culture shock.
It was a culture shock.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
got out of there. When you went back home after 3 weeks?
So I went home after 3 weeks, but they gave me 7 racks for 3 weeks.
3
So I'm
weeks.
like, I'm about to go home.
Yeah.
How old were you at the time?
I did
activate.
Yeah.
How old were you at the time?
Oh, I was like 23 or 23.
7 racks to run with.
Yeah. Activate for 3 weeks. Yeah. For 3 weeks of nothing, really.
Nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So then when you burnt through that 7.
So I burnt through that 7. We was doing a little. He was doing the little joint at Vito's down there, man.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a time.
I comes back. I do that little, try to make a couple dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to Greece in January 2006. And that's when they and they was like, we'll give him $10,000 a month. As a rookie overseas, that's a lot of money because now you might get $1,500 a car and some little food vouchers.
Yeah.
So I started off with 10 racks a month.
And that's better than the NBA would be making as a rookie?
No.
I don't know.
But I mean, when you ain't making nothing,
right,
10 bands a month is good money. You can, and it's a round number, so you can be like, if I stack for 6 months, you know what I mean?
It's 120,000.
You hear me?
Money.
So I started in Greece.
How long did you stay over there?
For the 6 months.
60.
Yep, we got a cool.
I'm up 60. But did you get incentivized?
Nope.
So it was just your paycheck.
No, we didn't.
No incentive. It was just all season ball, huh? No extra innings.
It was all season ball.
Okay.
It was cool over there, man.
And then you came back home, like, so that's when you was coming back a lot more.
Yeah,
because you wasn't
First.
Yeah, because he wasn't going no extra. The season wasn't
well,
extended.
the season really starts. You go from August to June. Sometimes August to May, don't matter.
Okay.
But you gotta go in August.
All right.
You gotta report in August.
Oh, wow,
So
that's
so
crazy.
so my story about you, the wild one, is Israel,
Yeah.
and you're on the court.
What year was that?
You talking about the
When
bomb?
you did
Yeah.
the bomb.
That was
Bida.
That was 2000.
8?
Nope.
4?
That was 2000. Yep, 2008, I think.
2008.
So I only asked that because on the Redeem team, that's why the Cream team came, because they were warning Israel, and a lot of the stars didn't want to go.
So, so yeah, that was crazy.
Well, break it down.
Break
Break it down.
it down.
Give us some.
Hold
insight.
on. I'm gonna set this. From what I know, my guy EC, his cousin, his big homie, my big homie,
Uncle Fucker.
he says, man, I'm trying to go out here to Israel. I'm like, shit, Israel, I want to go too. See Tre play, and we gon' go
Mix it
frolic
up.
with the locals.
Mix it up with the Kardashians.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. Then I see him a couple weeks later. He says, man, this nigga was hooping,
Yep.
and a nigga threw a bomb on the court. I said, what?
Woo.
A grenade?
Yeah, it wasn't
I'm like, what?
Was it? It blew up.
So yeah, so
Here we go.
so we're playing Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
We're playing Jerusalem, and luckily we was on the other side of the court, but our bench is on this side.
Oh, so that's Palestine, Israel.
So
Whoa, that's biblical.
so there's like the fans can watch on the top too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we was on the other side, and I remember I shot it, and I missed, and then
The bomb was
as soon as I missed,
I don't need to laugh.
as soon as I missed, I hear it's like a big ass boom, like, and it's like the whole building just shook.
Get this nigga off the court.
So we're like,
shooting
oh, and
extreme
then
break.
all I hear was like a loud ass scream, and I turn around, and it's the security guard like on his knees, and
He's fucked up.
bam,
He got blue.
hand.
Wow, he picked it up.
His flesh, yeah, he picked because it was wrapped in like
It was
some
a package.
tissue or something.
Oh,
like
he's
that.
a gangster.
So he grabbed it and tried to put it in his pocket.
Shout out to him. Shout out to you, buddy.
He didn't know it
You
was a bomb. He
gangster.
was picking it up like
So
it was
look,
trash.
I'm gonna tell you.
He wasn't being
He
heroic,
knew.
nigga.
He knew.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story.
He knew over there.
Go
Keep
ahead.
going.
My bad.
So there's like pieces of flesh on my teammates' shoes.
No.
Yeah,
Hand
yeah,
gestures.
Yeah. So
Hold on, this nigga don't got no shoes.
So
How he in his house?
So
Hey,
we
man,
runs to the
chill
locker.
out, man.
We runs to the locker room. We runs to the locker room, and first person I call is Will Bynum.
Really?
Will Bynum called him, he's like, bro, what happened? He's like, the TV just went black. I was like, man, I don't know if there's a war or what going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you was sitting there watching him?
Nigga, he was
He's
on the
watching
court.
TV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on TV, and he sees this shit go.
He's
black.
watching the game.
he's watching the game.
Oh, because you used to be able to watch it on the internet and shit.
Well, he played it. He was in Israel
Oh, he
the
was
same
over
time
there.
that I was.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He was just on a different team.
So he was watching the game at the
Wow.
crib, just lounging.
Just went black.
Is there anybody else that you can think of off the top of your head who's been playing a basketball game and that happened to?
No, that's historic.
Just
shit.
that group of people.
Just whoever
You
was
and
on
that
the
group
court.
of people. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
So
That's crazy.
so look, okay, fast forward. That happened, right? That security guard.
Right.
Fast forward the next year.
You come back.
I'm walking. No, I'm in Czech Republic at this time. I'm walking down the street with my family, downtown Prague.
All right.
Guess who I see?
Oh, the security guard with no hand?
He ain't got no fingers?
Nah, man. You're not going to say, guess who I see it go.
Because that's how it was. He had the.
He's like, you, my brother. I saved
Word.
Yeah, bro. The next
Man.
year, I was like, whoa.
Did you slide him some oil? You give him a
you.
little-
Yeah. You
Right.
buy him a sandwich or something?
no coffee or
He was
nothing?
with his family.
Oh, okay.
So hold on. After the bomb goes off, most people be like, nah, I ain't doing this no more. You said nope. this is what I'm going to do.
What made you
for
stay?
the rest of my life?
What made you stay?
So after that happened, I went home.
For how long?
So this is the thing. The coach sat us down, had a meeting with us.
Of course.
Seen a shrink, all that. I was like,
PTSD.
I'm out.
Yeah, right.
You think I'm fucking with this?
Right.
I'm gone.
These guys aren't paying me enough at all.
But my coach, he was worth $250 million.
Ooh.
Off a divorce too. So look, he was like,
Where's his
I'll take you and
ex-wife?
your family anywhere you want to go in the world for a week, and I'll pay for everything. And then come back. I was like, I'm going home.
I'm going home.
So I went home for 3 weeks.
My dumb ass would have took the deal.
Mind you, PJ Tucker's on my team.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's on my team this year. So they're there still playing. They're like, man, when you coming back? 3 weeks.
Was he there when the bomb went off too?
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm cool. I'll take the trip."
I think he went home for a little bit, but then he went back.
Yeah, he took the trip.
So then,
PJ, you took the trip, huh?
but what's crazy
He's
is
a bad motherfucker.
I came back. We won a championship that year.
So, really?
The Israel team.
We won a championship that year.
Wow.
So, how'd you get the check from
They
Israel?
bonded.
Well, I went from Israel to Czech Republic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm. Yeah, Czech Republic. Was it that they offered you more because you guys want a chip? Like, how does that work, bro?
So yeah, I mean, you already gonna go.
You're gonna follow the bag, yeah.
So usually over there, it's very limited that players stay on one team for
Multiple years.
Multiple years. You know what I'm saying? Now it's getting more common.
Right.
You know, but back
So,
then,
but you was like breaking barriers by sticking with one squad. You stayed with Czech for hella, huh?
I stayed with them for 2 years,
Uh huh.
and then I went to Russia.
And was over there for a grip.
I was over there for 1 year.
1 year.
And then I went back because they got
Czech got
some
that
bread.
bag. Yeah. So you became like a fucking. You was a star over there. Where were you like the? What year were you on that star run where you was just they was bagging you up, just because of your star power and shit?
So I think after that year, I got that first championship.
After
That's
that,
when it started. Like
how many chips did you get over there?
7.
7?
How many years were you here?
Overseas, 13.
Why you didn't wear your rings, nigga?
Great averages. Do they give you rings or should they're medals, huh?
Oh,
the World Games.
I got
We need rings.
I got
man.
1 ring and then the rest are medals.
So I want to know during that whole time that you were overseas, right? You're doing numbers. You're winning championships. I know the NBA has to be checking for you.
Why?
Did you say I'm not going to go the NBA route, or did they not check for you enough for you to say, hey, this is what I need to do?
So
Tell me.
So like me, I wasn't really pressed on the NBA.
Yeah.
Because of how you was eating.
I was just really like, man, I just wanted a good job, take care of my family.
Career.
That's just how it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
So when I started making that bread, I'm like, well, I'm making more than a rookie salary.
Yes.
So why would I be, unless I'm like really
And this is consistent.
driven to go to the NBA, but
Yeah.
I wasn't really driven to go to the NBA.
Because this is a cool
Because I
situation.
found my niche.
Bombs, bombs and all.
And this is consistently.
Bombs over
You're
Baghdad.
getting
and all.
rookie money year in and year
Right,
out.
Yeah.
Right.
So here's a question I wanted to ask you. So from, and I don't know if this is pocket watching or not, but because you didn't go to the NBA, and all the NBA basketball players we have here, like, I don't know if you guys be knowing you guys' numbers or nothing, but are your numbers like, as far as what you made in your hoop career,
Comparable.
up there? Is it comparable with NBA niggas?
No.
Not Brandon Roy, but
I'll never. No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying that. I'm just saying like
other guys,
Spencer
yeah.
Hawes, for example, or somebody like that.
Nah.
he made more than you.
I felt like even over there, I felt like I was even getting blackballed for how much money I was making. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
You should've
And I was
been
making
getting
$500,000
Right, every year.
but
like-
you should have been getting more.
for about 3-4 years. I was making $500,000 a year.
And they're basketball crazy, so
what
the
I'm saying?
stands are packed.
Are
all
the
time.
contracts different now? Like as far as like, is it because you never played the NBA that they couldn't give you more money?
No, because now here's another thing. When I was in Czech Republic, a team in Russia wanted me. They was gonna give me $700,
Oh,
Okay.
but it was a buyout, and they was gonna buy him out. My buyout was 50 racks, but they was like, we want to keep him. And it was like, we'll give you 100,000.
right. The buyout wasn't enough for them to give you up.
But they was like they didn't want to give me up here because I was the
He was winning
top
chips.
player.
He was that nigga. Yeah.
So, Russian team, they don't give me up to the Russian team. So I lost 700 racks right there.
Damn.
And it was going to be 700 for that year, and then 800.
It goes up the next year. Ooh.
They didn't let me go. I was hot. A month later,
As you should be.
Milan comes. It was like, we won them. They let me go.
Excuse me? They gave you up. They just gave you to Milan. Because why did Russia tell them the ticket? Why they let them know what they was gonna give you? Like they was hating on you, huh? The Czech Republic was hating on you.
Trey's
at the same time they was hating on me, but at the same time they was taking care of me.
Yeah, like
Trey has been hated.
You have a very optimistic. Well, bro,
every step of the way he's been hated.
Well, talking to him, because I don't think I ever just talked to him about hoop.
Of course,
you know, it's always how you feeling and shit
in
like
past,
that, right?
Yeah.
So talking to him about basketball, he has a very humble view of. He has the if this then that theory. Like, okay, if this don't work, then that. So because this didn't work, he didn't harp on it, and he balled out and still got to eat. So some people be bitter. He don't sound bitter.
You know what
I'm saying?
He lived his life. He sounds like he's enjoying himself.
Family's comfortable and shit.
I want to know the nickname Murder.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get it?
I got that.
Who'd you kill?
A lot of motherfuckers.
Ooh.
You gotta look in the camera when you see it.
Nah, man, I forgot who gave me that name. I think I was in the 9th grade.
9th grade?
I think I was in the 9th grade.
That's a hell of a name to get in the 9th grade.
The killer crossover.
It wasn't the wet jumper, it was a crossover.
He was 5'9".
I didn't have a wet jumper back then.
He was 5'9". He had dribble.
Nah, you had that jumper, you just didn't want to take it. Cause that shit, it was so wet.
You ain't gotta tell me.
It was so wet.
You don't gotta tell me.
That man, listen.
I got introduced to
He
Murray.
had that shit when he was 6.
Let me see. What's that?
He just didn't know about pulling the
so
trigger.
what year was the What year was the 26? Was what? 05? The house on 26 was 05.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I got out 06 and got introduced to Murray.
Yeah.
Cause the first Danish I knew was your dad.
Exactly.
I hooped with him.
That's
when I was in middle school.
He was little, So my dad was still active.
So Barfield, if you guys know Barfield,
of course,
lived in the valley.
That's one of my dad's best friends.
Yep, exactly. So he used to go up to Penzies,
Yeah.
pick him up.
Give you that rough man, work,
We
huh?
would go to the church.
Church in the alley.
I would go hoop with Chester Dorsey, Roosevelt, all the
the church in the alley.
Yep.
I only know 3 Chesters. This is one.
And Dorsey.
Chester Dorsey.
I work for him.
And Chester Wiggins.
Chester Wiggins.
Chester Wiggins. Yeah, that's my guy too. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Free my guy.
Yeah, that's nuts. And so I went to a game. EC was like, "Listen, man, the bro's cold." I'm like, "Man, all right." But he's saying he got an ill jumper, and I'm like, "That's saying a lot." From EC because EC got a wet jet. I don't give a fuck with nobody telling me. Nigga barely get off the ground and it's water.
It's going.
And you can't block it. I don't get it, but whatever. He used to get open and he's slow, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He was an ill receiver and wasn't fast, but whatever.
He figured out how to make it work.
Bro, I go to a game, man. I think I didn't see this dude. He was probably like, I think I counted, he was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And the one he missed, I knew was going on.
Yeah.
Nigga, he was like pissed, mad as fuck.
Yeah.
He didn't hit like 7, 8 straight.
Hey,
He missed that one. I was pissed.
When I was watching that team, the Huskies team, I felt like you were the best player.
Me too.
Me too.
He didn't get enough burn.
Yeah.
They didn't get, okay.
Hey,
Talk your shit.
Hey,
Talk your shit. Yeah.
I'm right here
That's
too,
what I want to hear.
Yeah. Me fucking too.
And we ain't talking about getting touched on.
Man, listen.
Hey, yes, sir.
He was surgical with his jumper,
Every time he went in, it was butterball.
It was butter.
Every time. I don't get that
you got
shit.
blackballed, buddy.
Well, and the cool part about it, I led the team in scoring.
I know.
You got blackballed.
They
Talk
was playing
about the
with
shaft.
You.
Shit.
They was playing with your whole hoop career.
So it's a cold game, but God works in mysterious ways.
That's very
And
real.
I'm thinking like, if I would have went to the NBA, I probably wouldn't be married to my wife. Or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta let the universe.
Because if I went to the NBA,
you know what I'm saying?
I would have been a whore.
I know.
Oh my God. Whore DeVore.
Okay,
God,
so 13 years overseas, catching the bag, family's comfortable. You come home like retired, right?
And during this time, my wife is going to school, so I'm helping her get through school.
Yeah.
Right, so you're home.
You know
You're
what
kind
I'm
of like home dad, like you know what I mean. You're playing. It's a
6 months out the year.
He's
and then
supporting.
6 months he
You
gotta
know
go
what I'm
work.
saying? This is after he's retired.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about retired. Back
Yeah.
home, he know he ain't going back over there. So okay, we add that element too, and you're playing. You're supporting your wife and getting her career
Hold on.
off the ground.
Right.
What made you say I can't go back?
Yeah.
You can still play somewhere overseas right now.
I think he wanted to just lock in with his family.
How long have you been done? Last 5 years?
Not that long. Maybe like.
Don't cut my question off, man.
Maybe like
Man, I'm saying this nigga, man, sign him up, man.
Man, listen, you want to be
Go get another bag, man.
You sometimes you want to just raise your kids.
You don't want to go to the Philippines and hoop?
Listen, man. So look, listen, it's crazy. So look,
He can play till he's 47 like Tom Brady.
you're supporting your wife. You're developing a good bond with your kids, but in your mind, you're like, "The fuck am I about to do? What did you? How long did it take for you to?" Because I remember I hit you about something, and you was like, "Man, I'm working on this app." So
He's
I'm only
a web developer now?
No. I'm only saying that because when he was retired. This is now when he's trying to figure out what the fuck am I about to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just remember mentioning some shit. We was splashing, and he was like, "Man, I'm working on this app right now, so I can." I was like, "Oh, that's huge. So what the fuck am I? Like, I can't kill a nigga working on an app.
Yeah.
I can't be no feeling kind of way." So I'm asking you.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm asking you, like, what was that transition like, bro?
Hard as shit, he still want to play.
It was kind of tough. You know, me not playing hoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been playing hoop for years, and then you not playing no more.
Right.
Like, that was probably the toughest thing, you know what I'm saying? And I always seen myself either being a coach or in the juvenile system. And this is when I was playing.
Really?
Bad.
So I chilled for a little bit. And then the Garfield thing popped up. He wanted me to come
Right.
help him coach at Garfield.
That was therapeutic.
So I was like, well, the only way I'm gonna help coach is if I'm in the building. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I can.
Staff.
Right.
Yeah.
So I did that.
How many chips you got with them guys?
Just one.
Hey,
What,
he's bringing chips.
What position?
He's got a chip
are you,
pedigree.
in the school.
So at that time I was a IA,
Ooh, something's
What
good.
is that?
an instructional assistant.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
But I'm
I'm
you ain't no coach and a truancy officer.
but I'm doing everything.
Right.
So I do that. I do that for a couple of years, and then
Oh, they had a bomb threat today at Garfield.
yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
What?
crazy.
Was it a phone call? Or was it a?
They tried to get him out the SATs. They were doing SAT, pre-SAT today, and
Somebody
you
was
know,
around.
just to segue that in there, like today they had a bomb. The old bomb threat.
So you
trick.
started off. You was an IA. Where are you at now in the Garfield system?
I'm at the juvenile.
Oh,
Yeah, but I knew that. But I was just saying, like, come
oh
on,
wow! I
you
did.
jump my question, man.
I didn't. So you're
'Cause
working with the kid?
You didn't hear him say he knew he was going to coach
Do that.
and work in the
Right.
juvenile
Yeah, yeah,
system.
yeah.
I was going to say now, so you were now.
But
How long did you coach?
So I've been coaching for 5 years.
And the juvenile system started
I've been there for almost over a year.
over a year.
So you're not coaching no more? You
I'm still coaching, but what's
Okay.
crazy is the juvenile job and the coaching job came at the same time.
Really?
Viewed up.
Wow.
But the thing was, they wanted me to be a grad assistant rather than just put me on the.
What is that? What does that entail?
So a grad assistant, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll pay for you to go to school and get your master's degree.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey man,
I'm from the hood.
like
I know what the
I'm
fuck
not.
going
I'm not
on.
22, 20
Yeah,
years old.
yeah, nah,
I
I'm
got
not
bills,
doing
fam.
Right,
You
I'm
know what
grown.
I'm saying? So I went and took the juvenile job.
Understood.
You know, which
Which was your calling anyway?
right, which was my calling.
You're right down here on
Yeah,
the.
right here.
Okay.
Okay. No, so what had you know that, like, why did you want to work with juvenile?
Because I always
How you grew up? Was it?
yeah, and I always loved like being around kids.
Me too.
Like, you know,
They're hella filthy.
yeah. And I coach Rotary too. Like,
Okay.
Oh, really? Right now?
You're the man of many
well, nah, I
hats.
did.
Okay.
You know, but
Yeah.
I can't right now because this job. I coach AAU at Rotary.
Okay.
You know, so and they keep you youthful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They keep
Don't
you
keep
up.
you young.
Understood.
By the way, Rotary basketball, I think, is the best basketball
Thorough.
in America.
Thoroughbreds.
Easy.
Nothing but thoroughbreds
Like
came out of that system.
what they produce on both sides of the ball is
Dogs.
just godly.
It's a hog system. No,
Yeah.
everybody in there can score and play big defense.
If you come through there,
You're a hog.
you might go to the NBA.
And you know the greatest thing about Rotary AAU basketball.
What's that?
And me and Black was talking about this today. A lot of AAU basketball teams go to different states, and
Yeah, this is all in his home.
Yeah, it's home.
everybody that played it from Rotary is from Washington.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
Homegrown.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Homegrown. They might come from a
30-mile
different
radius too.
They might come from another neighborhood,
They might come from Eastern Washington,
but they're homegrown.
A couple, but
Yeah.
But it's still homegrown.
Homegrown.
They're Northwest grown.
Man.
So when did you man, spin your hat around so we can see that joint. When did you start doing that?
What is that?
You're his brand.
True ethics. Okay, I'm not even.
I started True Motivation
True motivation.
in 2020.
Okay.
During the pandemic?
I started that when I went to the Big Three, so I played in the Big Three also.
Oh, see? I do
With
forget
Ice
that.
Cube.
Yeah, that is right. Nigga, listen, now that we're right here, hey man, I was so mad you weren't shooting the ball.
In the Big Three.
Nigga! I'm watching this game like,
Why
shoot
was
it!
he not?
I don't know, he wasn't letting it go. He wasn't letting it go.
What happened?
Why weren't you letting it go?
I don't know.
Bro, that was fucking me up. You be wide open. I'm like,
Froze?
he just wasn't shooting.
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta go see the playbacks.
Well, nigga, what you think you was shooting?
He remembers if he didn't shoot. You weren't pulling. What were you averaging in the
I was
Big
a
Three?
spectator, bro.
I don't know, man. But at the same time, like I wasn't getting that much.
Playing time
Playing
either.
time
That's
either.
why I was saying that. So when they got
And
you
it
in
was
there,
making me mad because I'm like, dog. But when I go in there, I'll get a quick little
Yeah.
bucket here
Bucket,
and there.
bucket,
shoot
yeah.
more. I was just wondering why he
Yeah,
wasn't
take it
shooting
out.
more because his burn wasn't a lot. He wasn't giving them high minutes. So I'm thinking he's about to just come in here and fire a bunch of joints.
Yeah, and get out of
He
here.
was putting it on the ground.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. No, I wasn't saying you wasn't trying to. You wasn't shooting.
He wasn't
letting
murder.
them know you wasn't. You know what I
He
mean?
wasn't murder.
The jumpers, what I like. I know you
He
can
wasn't
dribble.
murder. Look at him
This
sweating.
nigga was.
He wasn't murder.
This nigga was doing all this. Let's sit down.
I got a question, man.
All that dancing.
So the fact that you played overseas, right, for most of your adult life, are you one ply or two ply?
Oh, it's funny.
Too.
Did they sell that over there? Or did you have to send that?
If not, I'm making it 2 ply.
Oh, you was just.
They don't got no.
Come on, fam.
Hey man,
They don't do
the,
two
the
ply over
shit
there?
system in another country
Let me tell
is
you, bro.
different,
You can't.
man.
He said you can't flush the toilet.
A lot of places.
What's,
I don't know where.
Where you hold on? So where you was at, all the places you could literally take all the toilet tissue and throw it down in the toilet.
Yeah, the
I've been
toilet.
plenty of places.
Now listen.
where they was like,
Now
no,
listen.
do not.
We was in Italy. Played a team in Italy, and we went to the bathrooms, and it was just a.
holes on the ground?
Medieval.
I was like, I gotta touch.
Hole
I
in
went up in
the
there. I'm like,
ground? It's a hole in the
I'm
ground?
like, where's the toilets at?
Right here, my
I was like, nah,
friend.
them was the ones you just gotta pee in, right? I was like, nah.
Right here, my friend.
I hope you got some good knees.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
shit.
like, I'll wait.
So you held it.
I held that
How
shit.
many points you scored that game?
Ooh, wait.
My man said,
Shit.
"I'm gonna make it 2 ply." You
I'm
understand
gonna
me?
make it 2 ply.
So right now, what you got?
All right, so
going on?
hold on. I got
My
a
bad.
question. because me and my wife had a debate about this.
Okay.
So
I like debates.
So how you use your toilet paper, right?
Uh-huh.
So do you wipe your ass and dump, and then, or do you wipe, fold, wipe?
Oh, no. Wipe my ass, dump, get more toilet paper. I don't use
thank
the
you.
same toilet paper.
Thank you.
Me,
You double down on the same toilet paper?
Oh,
Oh my
no.
God.
fold over and then wipe.
What?
hell
So you're
no.
taking it out and looking?
Hey, we're not wasting shit, man.
It's not a waste.
We're not wasting shit, man.
You gonna waste some soap?
Hey, man, we're not
Excuse
wasting
me, bro?
shit,
Hands.
man.
Hold on, time out. I didn't even know. Hold on.
Dog,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a
That
lot of us
blew
out
my
here.
mind.
Tell the truth, guys.
That's a thing.
His wife is one and I'm one. Look,
I said,
tell the
what?
truth, guys.
No, I'm really in shock right now. That's a thing.
That's a thing.
And if I look at it, it's to see if it's healthy or not.
Oh nah, fam.
What? What are you talking about? You can see that when you stand up before you
Man,
fly.
you gotta look at it, man. You gotta inspect it, man.
The dookie?
Yeah, that's what they do. And I got a question.
Nah, man, hold on.
That's crazy.
Time out. You're telling me there's people in this world that will wipe their ass, fold that.
And then wipe again.
You know you
wipe
gotta
again.
take that out. And
That's crazy.
how do you
And then
do
wipe
that?
again, man.
Oh no. Nah, I'm just wiping
Hey.
and dropping it off, baby.
Just like with my women, I always double back.
Oh yeah, man. So look, we do gotta go because no,
take a
this
break.
is we can't take no break, bro.
Ain't no breaks.
Ain't no breaks. We just in
We're
and out, man. We
going
come
right
back.
through.
Come
Look,
back.
check this out.
Yeah, we got part two.
I got
Yeah,
a question
we can
for
come
him.
back.
I got a question for Trey. Before, you gotta leave.
He's having fun, so we can come back.
I gotta come back, man. I
You come back.
got some more stories to tell.
Man,
No, yeah, we'll just part two this another time.
I just want to know, being in Europe, right? And I know it's a lot of hustlers in Europe. Truthfully, did you ever get hustled?
Nope, but my cousin did, so I'm gonna tell you this story.
And then we'll send you out.
Yep. So my cousin, I was in Israel.
He came to visit you?
Playing on the top team, so I brought him
Alright.
because he was going through some
Some shit.
illegal.
Yeah, okay.
I brought him here. I don't know how he got his passport.
Nigga on the run.
Easy.
Got him. So
And
I
he
told
figured
him.
it out.
I sat him down. I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you $1,000 a month.
Ooh.
Every month. Just put that up. You ain't gotta worry about food.
Stack.
When we go out, you ain't gotta worry nothing.
Nothing.
This is just your emergency money.
Yep. He was like, bet. Let me get the keys. Let me get lost. Mind you, I had like,
Where were you at?
I'm in Israel. He finds the track out there.
There's a track everywhere. He
Finds
found
the track out there. He finds the track
Oh
out
my
there.
God.
Then he finds him a little Israeli piece.
Okay.
Then he finds the weed man.
Oh, so he's Israeli pimping at this point.
So he's trying to he's buying the weed. He's like, I'm about to make some orange kush.
Oh my God.
He goes in the refrigerator, peels the oranges, dumps it in the bag, and puts it in the window.
To try to like create some citrusy weed or some shit.
Next day, he opens the bag, the weed is fucked.
He just
That nigga's supposed to be in jail for him.
So look.
He don't do right.
He's making moves.
Cuzzo don't do right.
Not at all.
So I, like I said, I give him $1,000 a month. I put it up. So, we go out all the time out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We only play a couple times a week, maybe once a week.
Right.
So one morning he asked to use my car. He asked to use my truck.
This nigga's over here dying.
So something in my mind was like, man, I shouldn't let him use it. So he's like, I'm gonna go to the store. So I'm sleeping. I'm about to get ready for practice in a couple hours. He comes back in like 5 minutes. He's like, Cuddy. I'm like, what, bro?
You can tell by the voice.
What, bro?
He said it's all bad. I'm like, what happened? He was like, man, come see. I walks around the corner. All I hear is Messy Marv. Loud as fuck. My car is flipped over.
No! What
In the middle of the intersection with Messy Marv bumping in Tel Aviv, Israel.
Them Seattle niggas is different. Hey man, look, we gotta check out, man. Bro, gotta go.
My
get
man
his
cost
baby
me
girl.
25 racks right there. But there's more.
No more thousands a month. He gonna come back and
We'll
fuck
come
up you,
back
man.
on that one, man.
Man,
We'll
I'm flying,
We'll come
AD.
back on that.
That's
Cyan shit.
man. This is what's your name on Instagram, bro?
Underground King.
Underground King 13,
Actually,
man.
I changed it back to Tre Simmons 13.
Trey Simmons 13.
One track.
One track. Look,
Check out his company.
TrueMotivation.com.
TrueMotivationLLC.com.
LLC.com. My bad. I'm just jumping the gun, man. This has been another beautiful episode of
This has
Culture
been
Currency
awesome.
Podcast. I appreciate you coming through. You gonna come back?
I ain't smelled this
Okay.
card in a while.
Yeah, this is episode 8. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man.
One love.
Crispy Hendrix on the beat. Hendrix on the beat. Crispy Hendrix on the beat, yo.
What's up? It's your girl Money Yaya. Halloween weekend, I'll be live at the Mint Lounge for the official Money Team Halloween with David B and Pop-Up Sack with live performances by Westside Tip. Make sure to go get your tickets now.
Walk, 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 spin, 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 spin. Stepping and slide, run down on ops. I got niggas hiding from their own damn block. Walk, 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 spin, 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 spin. Walking and sliding and stepping and spinning and standing on bitches and standing on business. Walk, walk, walk.